Next question's from Lexivo. Lexivo's asking, I'm slightly confused with how molecule is supposed to work. I've read a GitHub issue and I was wondering, is it version control for both the Resonite client itself and what objects you make? Yes. I mean, this kind of comes back, to the point where I really like generalizing things, because there's a lot of problems that are similar between different systems. And say you want to build like a tool, or you want to build like a framework, say like you build like an NPC system, for Resonite, or you want to build like a Protoflex library or WebAssembly library, like whatever you build, it can be very, very useful to have a versioning system where you can track the changes. You can have like a changelog. You can have like version the resolution system. So you can, for example, say, I want this to update automatically, but only for minor versions, not for major versions. Um, that's something that's very useful because we will need, some kind of like package manage system or, versioning system. You deal with similar thing like a lot of Resonite's version in C Sharp, and C Sharp and .NET, they have something called NuGet, and it's a way to distribute libraries, and also has mechanisms where you can say, I want to automatically update libraries, but only for the minor version. Major version, I'll have to update explicitly. And it's a similar thing. Like once people build like in a more complex system, like for example the NPC system, and say you use somebody's NPC system, you're building a game or a world or something, you want it to be updated automatically for minor versions, but major versions they might have breaking changes, so you don't want that update to happen. So you need that kind of functionality, and we also need it, for Resonite itself. And also it's useful to have like, the changelog and the other things, to be able to see the version history and stuff. So the idea is to have like one system that can handle all of that for multiple different things. And then like, it being used for Resonite itself, for updating, that's one specific use case. And maybe there's like, some specifics that are built for that particular use case, but it's built around a shared core that provides the shared functionality. So yes, it's meant to be kind of both, with like different systems that kind of built around that shared functionality, that shared core. Because that way, the time we invest into making that system, we get bigger benefit compared to like, if we had to build two separate systems where both of them, like, it's like a Venn diagram almost, like, like if we build like one system and then we build another system, so we have two separate systems, and like the system does this thing and the system does this thing, and this is the same between the two, but we have to build it twice. Instead, we can just, do this. They have a shared piece, and then like each system has like, its own specifics, and we can build like more around it, we can build more systems. So it's just kind of more efficient from development standpoint.